So here, Adelaide, take a look at my portfolio.
Oh, what's this shoot for? JP?
This is JP Morgan and Adelaide Lauren. We're going to talk about how to set up your web page or your portfolio so you can get sales and, more importantly, so you can get found.
Yes. So what a lot of photographers are doing right now is they just have a click-through gallery of all of their pictures. So we know that you can't get found with that because the Google bot, he's blind.
Doesn't see pictures.
He doesn't see pictures, which is very sad. So of course you want to put a good title in of your picture, and then you want to have the description in there so it can see it. But that isn't enough.
Are we talking about their description in the metadata?
Yes.
Or, okay, in the metadata, which can all be done in Lightroom or in Capture One. You can put all that metadata information can be embedded in the photograph before it's ever uploaded.
So that's great for the Google bots, but that's not great for your target audience. Why? It's because you're not guiding them through the sales process. If they have questions, if they want to know more about your personality, which is very important in choosing a photographer, they don't see that in your portfolio. So here are a couple things you can think about to change your portfolio so it can also have more text for the bots to see and also for the humans to read and to like you more. So the traditional way is to have someone click through your photos and see what you do. But this is not how you sell photos. If I were to meet with JP in person and he had his portfolio and he just handed it to me and walked away, I'd be a little lost. I'd want to know, I'd have some questions that I would want to ask him, and he's not there. And so if you can guide them through your photos on your portfolio, it's more helpful.
Well, talk about some of the ways you can do that. The cake idea is a great one.
Yeah, let's talk about that. So if you're a wedding photographer, you can have you can break up the wedding day into a couple different categories. Maybe the vows you can do the wedding cake, you can do the
throwing the bouquet.
Yes, throwing the bouquet.
Because everyone wants to see those key moments in there. So.
And you can show like 2 to 3 styles of that and have those 3 images next to each other.
About 2 or 3 styles of each of those events. Like here's 2 or 3 shots of how you throw the bouquet. Different ways. Here's how I handle that. A couple of lines on how you handle that one event. So they get a sense of what you're going to be like at their wedding day and how you're going to handle that part of the experience.
Exactly. And since the sales process has really shifted, instead of just pushing yourself out there and saying this is what I do, people want to be educated more now. So a great thing you can do is you can also have a little bit of text linking it to a blog post that you wrote. So let's say you wrote a post about, funny wedding dances, and that will help the bride and groom think of a good wedding dance to do when they're looking at your page, which they'll like you even more because you just helped them out.
Those kinds of links on your page that give them a place to go, that gives them information about how to plan their day and see how you're going to fit into their day are very valuable. Now, when I think of these things, though, for commercial photography, I'm a little more cautious. I think this needs to be a little more portfolio-driven world and probably a little less of this kind of information, because art directors are very savvy individuals. They're not just visually savvy individuals, they are the individuals that create the visual world that we live in. So
yes, it's true.
They understand from the get-go, and they're just looking for the person that fits, one, has a great personality, and two, has work that fits what they want to do.
Yeah, exactly. So art directors, they just want to look at your pictures. They know exactly what they want, and they're just going to look at your portfolio. But someone who's never worked with a photographer before and they're getting married, they don't even know what looks good. They don't know much about it. They kind of just want to see something that looks nice and maybe has that style that they're going for, and someone that has a fun personality. They know and they also know that they can trust you.
So it's really important that on that website there's information that will help them to see how you're going to handle the day and gives you a little more copy so you can be found better in searches. And so it educates your clients and helps you be found a little better in the search process.
If someone's looking at your portfolio page, they're interested in your work, and so you want to have a call to action on the web page. And this can be something as far down the sales funnel as book a shoot or check shoot availability. Or this can be something to invite them to continue to engage with you. So maybe join your newsletter, join your Facebook, maybe you have a fun Instagram that you want them to follow so they can keep in touch with you. 50% of the people aren't ready to buy yet, but they'll want to buy soon. And so you want to be able to keep in contact with them. So these calls to actions will help you keep in contact with them or help them guide them further down the sales process to shoot with you.
I mean, you really want to connect them some way to you. If an art director loves your work, they may want to follow you on Instagram. So you got to give them that option and show them where to make that happen so that they're reminded about you daily as you post to Instagram.
And if a high school sophomore sees your work and they're not yet a senior, they're going to want to stay in touch with you, and following you on Instagram, joining your Facebook is a great way to stay connected to you. One problem that I see with a lot of photography pages is that the photos can't be pinned to Pinterest. This is a big problem. It depends on what website platform you're using.
I think it's a lot of paranoia too. The photographers are doing everything they can to keep their images from being stolen.
No, they're not being
scared to death that someone's going to take that image, but you really need to get your image with your name on it. It needs to be able to be pinned and taken on the page and put elsewhere so you can share it.
Let people share your photos. If they're really fun wedding photos, people are going to want to share them, and they're going to come back to your site.
So if you love these tips, there's this and many more in the business coaching class. We're going to take you through the process of establishing your business, establishing your web page, establishing everything you need to know to market, to sell, and to take care of your business, both video and stills, both editorial and wedding. We're going to take a look at that whole gamut. Meet with us once a week. Each week we're going to talk for an hour about a different topic. We'll have guest speakers, we'll have one-on-one coaching, we'll have some great marketing tips. So join us for the Slanted Coaching Class.